Do you know what GMO foods can do to your health? GMO stands for Genetically Modified Organism. It's a term that we hear quite often, but what does it really mean? In the realm of agriculture, it refers to plants that have been altered through a process called genetic engineering. This sophisticated technology allows scientists to manipulate an organism's DNA and create combinations of plant, animal, bacterial, and virus genes that do not occur naturally or through traditional crossbreeding methods. The primary reason for these modifications? It's to create crops that are resistant to pests, diseases, and environmental conditions. The goal is to increase productivity and reduce the use of chemical pesticides and fertilizers. But why does this matter? These GMOs are in the food we eat and the environment we live in. Now that we have a basic understanding of GMOs, let's delve into how they might affect our health. GMOs have become a hot topic in discussions about health and wellness. But why is that? Well, it's because genetically modified organisms, or GMOs as they're commonly known, have been linked to a variety of health risks. It's important to note that while GMOs have revolutionized the food industry, offering greater yields and hardier crops, their impact on human health is still a subject of ongoing research. One of the most significant health concerns associated with GMOs is the potential for allergic reactions. Some genetically modified foods have been engineered with genes from organisms that can cause allergies in some people. For instance, a soybean engineered with a nut gene may trigger an allergic reaction in someone with nut allergies. Another health risk is the potential for GMOs to introduce new diseases or enhance the virulence of existing ones. Some studies suggest that the process of genetic modification can create new proteins that the human body is not equipped to handle, leading to unforeseen health problems. Furthermore, GMOs can potentially lead to antibiotic resistance. To make a crop genetically modified, scientists often use antibiotic resistance genes in the process. There's a fear that these genes could be transferred to the gut bacteria of people who consume these foods, leading to antibiotic resistance. And then, there's the risk of bioaccumulation. This is when toxins accumulate in an organism faster than they can be broken down or excreted. Some genetically modified crops are designed to be resistant to certain pesticides, allowing farmers to use more of these chemicals without harming the crops. However, these pesticides can accumulate in the body over time, potentially leading to a variety of health problems. It's crucial to remember that science is constantly evolving, and what we know about GMOs today may change as further research is conducted. However, the potential risks associated with GMO consumption underline the importance of transparency in our food industry and the need for continued scientific exploration. Understanding these risks is the first step in making informed decisions about our diet. But it's not just the food on our plates we need to be concerned about. Let's delve into another area where GMOs are prevalent: fertilizers. Yes, genetically modified organisms aren't just for dinner anymore. They've made their way into the very soil where our food is grown. Fertilizers have long been used to enrich the soil, helping plants grow bigger and yield more. However, the introduction of GMOs into the mix raises new questions and concerns. See, the use of genetically modified organisms in fertilizers has been touted as a way to increase crop yields and fight off pests. But what's the real cost? The problem begins when these GMO fertilizers seep into the surrounding environment. They can infiltrate water sources, contaminating them with unknown genetic material. This can have an adverse effect on local wildlife and plant life, disrupting ecosystems and potentially causing irreparable harm. Moreover, the GMOs in these fertilizers can alter the very nature of the soil. They can disrupt the balance of nutrients and microorganisms, leading to soil degradation. This can make it harder for crops to grow in the future, creating a vicious cycle. And let's not forget about the insects. Many GMO crops are engineered to produce their own pesticides. When these crops are used as fertilizers, these pesticides can harm beneficial insects, like bees and butterflies. This can have a ripple effect on the entire ecosystem, as these insects play a crucial role in pollination. Also, the overuse of fertilizers can lead to a phenomenon known as nutrient runoff. This is when excess nutrients from fertilizers run off into nearby water bodies, causing an excessive growth of algae known as algal blooms. These blooms can deprive the water of oxygen, killing fish and other aquatic life. So, the use of GMOs in fertilizers isn't just a matter of higher crop yields, it's a question of environmental integrity and long-term sustainability. So we've seen how GMOs can affect our health and the environment, but is there anything we can do about it? Stay tuned to find out. The good news is, there are alternatives to GMOs. Let's talk about one of the most effective ones, organic farming. It's a method of crop and livestock production that involves much more than choosing not to use pesticides, fertilizers, genetically modified organisms, antibiotics, and growth hormones. Organic farming promotes the health of the ecosystem by preserving soil health, reducing pollution, and encouraging biodiversity. When we consume organic food, we're not just avoiding GMOs, we're also embracing a more nutritious alternative. Studies have shown that organic foods often have more beneficial nutrients, such as antioxidants, than their conventionally grown counterparts. With organic food, you're getting quality that's truly worth every penny. Now you might be wondering, how do I know if what I'm buying is truly organic and GMO-free? Well, there are many brands out there that are committed to offering GMO-free products. Look for labels that indicate the product is certified organic or non-GMO. Brands such as Amy's Kitchen, Nature's Path, and Organic Valley are known for their commitment to providing consumers with organic non-GMO options. Choosing to buy organic also sends a message to the food industry. It shows that we, as consumers, value not just our own health, but the health of our planet. When we choose organic, we're supporting farmers who are committed to sustainable farming practices. We're helping to reduce the amount of synthetic chemicals entering our environment, and we're contributing to the preservation of our ecosystem. Let's not forget about our local farmers markets too. These are excellent places to find fresh, locally grown, often organic produce. By shopping at these markets, we're supporting local farmers and getting the freshest, most flavorful produce around. So, what's on your grocery list? Next time you're shopping, consider making the switch to organic. Look for those non-GMO labels and support brands that value sustainable farming. Remember, every time we choose organic, we're making a choice for our health and for our planet. Choosing non-GMO options is one way we can take control of our health and support sustainable farming practices. If you're finding this video helpful, please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more health tips. As we've journeyed through the world of GMOs together, it's clear that the choices we make about our diet and health are not only important, they can be life-altering. In an era where information is just a click away, it's crucial that we leverage this accessibility to make informed decisions. Exploring the potential dangers of GMOs and fertilizers isn't about spreading fear, but rather about promoting awareness. It's about understanding the choices available to us and making the ones that will best benefit our health in the long run. The alternatives to GMOs and synthetic fertilizers exist, and they are viable. Opting for organic foods and natural fertilizers can be a step towards a healthier life. It's a choice we each have the power to make. Remember, your health is in your hands. Make the choice to go non-GMO today. To wrap up, let's quickly recap what we've learned about genetically modified organisms, or GMOs. We delved into the complex world of GMOs and shed light on their potential dangers and impacts on our health and our environment. We discovered that GMOs are not as harmless as they may seem. They're products of a laboratory process that alters the genetic makeup of plants or animals, creating combinations of plant, animal, bacteria, and even viral genes that do not occur in nature or through traditional crossbreeding methods. We highlighted the potential health risks associated with consuming GMOs, such as allergies, antibiotic resistance, and even cancer. Recent studies have shown that GMOs can cause significant changes in our body's functional systems, specifically our liver and kidneys, which are vital organs in detoxifying our bodies. We also explored the environmental impact of genetically modified crops and their corresponding fertilizers. These GMOs and fertilizers can lead to an increase in chemical usage, causing environmental pollution and harm to beneficial insects and organisms. However, it's not all doom and gloom. We also learned about the many alternatives to GMOs and fertilizers. We can choose organically grown produce, which is free from GMOs and harmful pesticides. Organic farming practices not only promote biodiversity but also help in maintaining soil health and balance in the ecosystem. Moreover, we can support local farmers who use sustainable farming practices. By choosing locally grown and seasonal produce, we not only get fresh and nutritious food, but also contribute to the local economy and help in reducing the carbon footprint associated with transportation of food items. In conclusion, the choice is in our hands. We can make informed decisions about the food we consume and the products we use. Remember, every small step towards a healthier and more sustainable lifestyle counts. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of GMOs. Don't forget to subscribe for more health tips and stay informed.